Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia and I'm so glad to have you join me today. Today I'm going to be talking about these Wet n Wild contour palettes. I already made a video about them and just like how excited I was to finally find them. And when I finally found them, I know that they come in two shades and I only found this shade in 750 Caramel Toffee but in two different formulas. And this is the old formula and the packaging is different. And then the new formula, which is also Caramel Toffee 750A, is this one. So this is kind of like a part 2 to my first video, and I just wanted to try them on both sides of my face because obviously the colors are extremely different. So first off, I'm just going to swatch them for you. And I will say that I have been using these, just kind of testing them out. So this one is pretty powdery, and there's actually not like a huge difference between the light shade and the contour shade. Okay, and these were, I found these for $3.93 at Walmart each, and I found them at the same Walmart. Okay, so this is the contour shade and that is the light shade, and here we go. So obviously this contour shade and this light shade are a lot more pigmented than the old formula. So this is the old formula and then this is the new formula. And extremely powdery. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but they both are just so powdery. But I wanted the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, but the contour palette, but I just couldn't afford that at this point. So I decided to pick both of these up and give them a try for you, and I was just so excited to see that they finally had them in store, and I was like, I hadn't heard of them having new formulas, so I don't know, I just wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I've applied my foundation and my, all of my makeup pretty much. I've did my under eye concealer, and the only things that I have left at this point are my contour, highlight, and blush. So I always contour first out of those three. So I'm going to go ahead and take the old palette and contour using the Real Techniques contour brush. So I'm just going to take it and kind of hit the bottom of my cheekbone and blend it into the hairline. And just kind of bring it down. Now I like a bit more of a dramatic contour, so that's what I'm going to do in this video. Okay. So I'm hoping that this is picking up, but so there's the old formula, and I'm gonna go ahead and also apply the light shade. I haven't set my under eye, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see all that, but there's so much follow and so much powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the light shade to set my under eye concealer, which I haven't done yet. So let me know if you guys have tried either of these. I know that there is even another shade, and I always kind of set up here just to brighten it up. And this is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I find that it fits perfectly on my under eye, and I like a bright under eye. But and then I'm going to use the buffing brush from Real Techniques and just kind of set underneath that contour. I know that there's another color of this Wet n Wild. I just haven't been able to find it. I haven't been able to find these at all. And when I finally found them at Walmart, there was like these two formulas. Okay, so there's one side of my face, and now I'm going to clean off my brush, my contouring brush, and go in with this new formula, which is a lot more buttery, a lot darker, obviously. Still powdery. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm just going to go in that same spot. Now, whoo, that came out dark. Let me clear some of that off. Obviously, this one is a lot more pigmented. And so I would definitely, even though I only have these couple shades, I find that they both work with my skin tone. I have very pale skin, and I find that this one obviously takes a little bit less of a heavy hand because it's so pigmented. Alright, so there you have it. Sorry, okay, just had to blend that out just a little bit better. So I'm hoping, so this is the new formula. Here, let me just apply just a little bit more. I'm applying it exactly how I do on a daily basis. So then if you need to blend, kind of blend it up. Okay. So this is the old formula, new formula. So now let me go in, clean off my brush again with the highlight under my eye. And like I said, I've used both of these, and I find that they both work perfectly well. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can already see that, but I can already tell that this eye is so much brighter than this under eye. So now I'm going to just go right up here. And go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush with the light and just going underneath. Okay, so let me just, so here we are with both of the powders on my face, new formula, old formula. So looking at myself in the mirror, they both look pretty much the same. The only major difference that I can tell is this under eye is a lot brighter. That yellowy, super yellow powder is super bright, and it just like concealed my pores. It looks really good. The new formula, even though it's a lot more brown and more pigmented, it blends out a lot better. It's more buttery. Now, the colors, I like this contour color quite a bit more than I like this contour color. It doesn't blend out quite as easily, but after having both of these, I definitely reach for this one more, even though I like the yellow in this one better. You know, when I'm getting ready for work and I'm on the go and I'm trying to hurry, I tend to reach for this one. And I've definitely used the contour shade a lot more. I haven't really reached for this just because I am trying to use up my Laura Mercier brightening setting powder. And so I've been using that as an under eye setting powder, and I love that. But this is just definitely a little bit too pink toned for my skin. Like, even when I look at myself in the mirror, it just doesn't look quite right. So, I just wanted to tell you all about the two different formulas, and to just see if you have tried it. And I just am like so confused at why when Wet n Wild's reformulated that they totally changed up the shades. Like, I mean, that's very different. And I'm wondering, I think the other shade is called Dulce de Leche, and I'm wondering if they did the same with that, you know, if there's an old formula and a new formula. I don't know. But anyways, I definitely recommend these, especially if you're on a budget and you're just looking to try out some contour shades and things. I don't think that you can really go wrong with either of these. As you can see, they both blended out to a similar effect. Yes, there is a difference in color if you really look at them finely. Like this, the old formula to me just kind of casts more of a shadow, whereas this, it just looks a little bit too brown. But if I could have like my dream Wet n Wild contour palette, I would combine this yellow shade with this contour shade. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, let me know if you have tried it, what you think. Do you have other contour products that work for you or don't work for you? And thank you so much for joining me. So I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.